I originally was kind of thinking I wanted to go down a marketing path. I had also thought of entrepreneurship, but event management came to me because I had kind of had a little internship in high school where we worked on like a hospital gala and a golf tournament, and I realized that I liked the high-paced environment of that, and I felt like maybe I was kind of getting some of that exposure from the entrepreneurship and marketing side from what I was doing with my business already, so that's when I decided to switch my major. And I'm hoping that someday I'll have kind of a combination of the two. The idea going into it was honestly just for fun. I didn't really expect to make, I didn't care much about the money, but I wanted to make things that appealed to like my audience, like someone like myself, so mostly girls and mostly people like, I would say high school to college age, but I have expanded more so into like a middle age as well. Little things you could give as gifts. Skylar Designs was created during COVID mostly. I had a hobby of making t-shirts and stickers for myself and my friends in high school, and I realized during COVID when I was very bored at my parents' house that I could turn that into a business, maybe make some money off of it for the time being. And then it really took off, so I started an Etsy shop in July of 2020 and brought it back to college. I've moved it back and forth for every Christmas break, every summer. And that was really fun because I'd never really done anything where I sold products in a physical store setting. And so when they reached out to me after that to do an order, I was just excited to be able to have a place where I could see my products like on a shelf, because typically they're just online. And now that I do more pop-up shops, I think it was also something where I wanted to have more exposure to the college students at Iowa State and be a part of something like Innovate 1858. In weird ways, I think that they like kind of blend together at certain points. I have, like, say for example, Dr. Neem, like one of my biggest mentors. She's one of my teachers at one point as well, and so we were talking about, you know, event-related things and entrepreneurship-related things, but a lot of what we talked about kind of blended into what I was learning with the store, and like the store does a lot of events and things too. And just say the store being new, you have to learn so much about like how to, you know, appeal to people that don't even know who you are, and that's kind of a lot of what we learned in our classes, is like bringing people in that you wouldn't normally have as customers or clients. I think with different event management skills that I've learned, obviously, like I said, being flexible and being able to work under pressure is something that I've learned throughout some of the more hands-on things in my major, and that definitely correlates with what I do as far as Skylar Designs and working with the store, because things are in mass quantities. You have to be really careful about your time and really flexible if things don't work out. So I have learned a lot of those skills throughout, or at least like gained more knowledge about like how I should run my business.